Hi, weasels. Um, Sorry for my recent lack of content, but that tail end of the cold just lasted forever and it's hard to record when you're coughing a lot, so it's been a rough week, but I'm getting back into the swing of things. Um, Crazyverse had an update, and this is the new character look. If we go into settings, you have a few different the head shape looks are all different. Nothing I really like. Some people are all upset that the look they had is now ruined. Other people like the new looks. I think it would have been better if they gave us new options but kept the old ones. The hairstyles are pretty much the same, a little bit different. Nothing I really liked. So yeah. This is the only one that looked kind of good from the front, but that means I've stuck with a man bun. So yeah, kind of stupid looking from the side, but it's the best I can do. The only thing I like about the changes is they did improve the colors. My eyes actually look red now instead of having to pick between them looking brown or looking orange or looking pink. They actually can be a bright demonic red, which I couldn't do before. So anyway, this is me. I actually kind of like it, but I can see how some people wouldn't. That's one thing they changed. Another thing is apparently we don't have wood mining cells anymore. They just took that link out of the progression chain, which I don't understand why they would do that, but some of the blocks look a little bit different. Teleporters, Architect lights, some of the bigger lamps look a little different, so. And they changed this again, because now the buttons are well, they're green now. Like if I look in here, I don't know. The look changes so often, sometimes it's hard to keep up or get used to something, but it doesn't really, it's not necessarily good or bad, it's just different. So, let's see if what I was trying to do before actually worked. This is grown. Okay, that means it's safe to do this. I figured out the secret to doing this trick. To make it look like the fruit is growing, you grow them there, and then you have to wait until they're completely grown, and you do not take the water. Or you don't take the water until after the leaf block's there. Like, you take the dirt first, not the water. If they're anything less than grown, if they're ripe, or anything less, they will revert back to seeds when water is removed. I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's intended or what, but so, but at least I can do the illusion that I was trying to do. Okay, let's see, I gotta pick up more leaves. So I'll have them. So, because I needed a lot of melon seeds for doing that illusion, one of the things I did, which this will be covered up and hidden, I didn't want to plant them in the farm because if I'm going to make it look like they're growing in the trees as a tropical fruit, it wouldn't make sense to also have a farm of them at home. So I wanted a place I could grow them hidden, and since they don't really need light, I put them down here. And I think I got plenty of seeds now, so I don't even need to have this down here. Well, I can come back and remove those later, but let's check out what I've been working on. First off, since we're down here, you can see I blew up a little bit more of the savanna area. I'm in the process of going around and getting some of these so that the savanna gradually isn't just that giant cliff, it gradually slopes down into the wasteland. I thought that looked better, that some of the savanna would be a little bit destroyed too. It wouldn't just be a clean line between untouched savanna and wasteland. And speaking of a clean line between the wasteland, I didn't like the way that the grass would grow down the sides of the hole, like the whole thing is a valley, and on the sides the grass would grow down. I didn't like the way it was just like wasteland and then normal grass. Like that didn't seem natural or smooth. So I went through and I replaced a lot of the dirt and grass with dirt slabs, which also lets you do this like bumpy effect, which I really like. And then dead grass, that slowly fades into living grass. Dirt slowly fades into dead grass, which slowly fades into living grass. I'm still gotta do the dead grass around here. It's not finished, but yeah. So I've been working on that. I think over on the other side of the valley I got it slightly better, but I worked a lot on the lava and stuff in the center. I didn't do much in the jungle village. Thought I did something. Oh yeah. Now I remember what I worked on. I got something else to show you later. So, if we head up the mountain, you can see the staircase is finished. And the direction it was going too far out into the wasteland. So, I realized it made sense to curve it around the mountain like this, so that it wasn't going so far straight. And that made it easier when I was building up the mountain around it, so it was more of a gradual slope. So yeah, and at night it looks awesome because there's blue lights underneath. Like if I shut off my light, you can kind of see. You put blue lights under obsidian and you get a nice black light effect. So the staircase is all lit up with blue lights, and then we come up here, and I did a little bit on the tower, but I'm trying to get inspired, and I think I need to make it bigger if I want to have room to do stuff on the inside. I don't know. I really don't know what to do on the inside or what to do with it. But and I was experimenting with making something out of magnetite, thinking maybe that the evil crystal with the red beam could be made out of magnetite, but then I was also thinking of doing like orange goo could work. I was experimenting with the is that lava floor? Yeah, hardened lava floor and the furnace blocks, just trying to make some sort of design I like. These doors work weird. From this side, those two open, and then that one's just extra. But then if you do it if you go in here, well, I guess it does it the same way. They sort of like fold into each other. It's weird. Anyway, but I could just put one door there centered in the middle, but there's really no need for 3 doors, but that's just what I have for now. So yeah, that's the tower so far. I wanted it to feel like it was growing from the mountain, so I wanted to start with the peak stone and gradually turn into obsidian and then turn into like furnace and lava blocks, and then it gets slowly more evil as it goes up. And I was thinking about maybe tossing a few corruption bombs right around this area to corrupt the stone, just so that like as you gradually come up, the area gets more evil. But I did fix the face. Um, it still looks kind of stupid, but oops, I didn't mean to land in the lava. I think I got a little lag going on. Okay, so as you can see, I fixed the eyes. I put some red stained glass and I put a fireplace or a campfire in as like the center of the eye. And then there's red lights behind that to kind of, so at night it's red, and then the tears are corruption. And then the mouth is lava. So it's still kind of stupid looking, but I think at night it's less of the glow is less, corny colors. And this here, I had built a Rockzilla spawner and covered it up with dirt, but it wasn't working. So I think either I didn't build it big enough or something, and then I realized that I had added, even though it's built on top of sand, I hadn't added any coral or shells or anything. So I'm currently farming it, and then if I can get it to work, I'll try covering it up with dirt again, so that Rockzillas will spawn there, but it won't look like there's a spawner. So that staircase took forever, but I haven't really done much on the tower. I might just tear down the tower part and redo it because it's looking kind of stupid. I don't know. I really need to figure out what I'm doing and get a more of a vision before I actually start trying to build. Let's see. Did this work? Is it still here? Yes, it didn't turn back into seeds. So now I know what I was doing wrong before was that. So this one says grown. So. And of course, there's a crazy amount of block lag. There we go. Kind of seems like maybe they should have focused more on making the game run better before they add new features. But I mean, it is what it is. They're doing the best they can. As long as I can play and build and do what I do and nothing bothers that, then The rest is whatever. So, what I wanted to show you was that. Now, you might not notice the difference unless you actually go back and look, but it's purple. I just decided to get rid of the tourmaline altogether because it just was too pink, and the tourmaline glass, you couldn't see the tourmaline glass from a distance, but when I tried to do the diamond glass for making it more purple and less pink, that would load from a distance, so it had all these dark spots, and it looked so stupid. It just wasn't what I had wanted, and the fact that from a distance, beacons that are off look like they're on, I only wanted one beam shooting out of the very point of the crystal, not 5. And since I couldn't do the healing effect through the sides of the crystal anyway, I figured what was the point. So, now I used purple goo because that actually is transparent. And so it will be dark soon so we can see it at night, but while it's still light, we can quickly teleport up there and I can show you a few changes I made to it. This is going to be a shorter video because and it still does that thing where if you glide, the sound doesn't go away. See, if I glide again and then land, now the sound stopped. So if you climb all the way up here, and at night again, I'm working on making the, I put the tourmaline here to block out the light so that the snow would stay, because there's blue lights under the snow, that would stay blue, and because I didn't want the snow to be purple. But there's a little, pool here, and see, my cold meter went away. It's a little hot tub. You get a heal, but it's also warm. So I thought that was a cool feature. It seems like environmental things affect you faster or something with the new update. I'm not sure. Like, you get hot quicker or corrupt quicker or something. So I was up here and I kept freezing while I was trying to build the crystal, which never used to happen. So a little mineral water hot tub type thing. And so this is the crystal. I just started over with a completely different design to refine the shape, and I made it out of goo. And yeah, it's hard to target goo to pillar, but it's also that goo is bouncy, so it knocks you all over the place. So yeah, I fell quite a few times building this. But I really like the look because it's kind of got this fiber optic effect where if you light up one block, it will transfer from that block to the next block. You know, like some of these columns are too small to have lights actually in them, but it doesn't matter because the light will travel from one to the next. So it's definitely a much better look, and it's a much darker, richer purple color. So, and I'm thinking maybe I could do orange goo, or I could do like some magnetite or something when I do the evil crystal, and then have a red beacon. So anyway, I haven't really done much as far as building, but I was thinking they would like weave the living vines into like hammocks and kind of like burrow into this little like web of vines and kind of like nest in here and sleep. I don't know. I was thinking that was something the people of this village might do. Anyway, so now you get this effect where it looks like they've just randomly sprouted. Of course, I'm going to have a lot of planting to do in order to get an even distribution of them, but I think that in this context they look so much better as some sort of tropical fruit that's growing in the trees. You know, because it makes sense that the spirit of the forest would provide for the people. So this is what I got so far. Not really much to show, but I'm just trying to shake off the fog and kind of get back into a routine, so hopefully my content will get back to normal. Hi, weasels. This is just some footage of the crystal at night that I forgot to get, so I'm splicing this in after. You can see how it's a nice, even, intense purple glow because the goo blocks are much more transparent than the tourmaline, and it really looks nice. And I have to thank everyone on here for sleeping so I could get this shot. I really do appreciate it. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.